Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Dennis. So today we're going to do a quick review from a company called BYEASY, who sent me this device to do a review on. No payment, just the device, so I could show it to you because it might be really handy. Alright, first we'll start with an unboxing, see what it's all about. I'll show you how it's being used, how you can use it, and then we'll go from there. Let's get going. Okay, so before we unbox it, this is the Easy iPad stand, a laptop docking station, 8-in-1 iPad, USB-C hub. Now it has high speed, has USB-C, it supports high-speed data transfer by USB 3.0 ports, has fast charging and HD video output, which I'll show you here in a minute. Very small in size, compact, and a very broad compatibility. Okay, it's suitable for laptops or Apple computers with Type-C ports, such as the iPad Pro 2022 or 2018, or the MacBook Pro 2017 to 2022. It also supports the Steam Deck screen projection, so you can free your hands. Now this is not a bad product. It sells for around $60 in the US, and you can get it on Amazon.com. I'll have a link in the video description, so if you want to buy one. Item dimensions is 7.01 by 5.63 by 9.45 inches. Alright, weighs about 1.54 pounds. So we're going to get it out of the box and just have a look at the whole thing. So taking the box cover off, it's got a little bit of protection here on the top. You have your BYEASY 8-in-1 Type-C hub user manual, so you can get all the specs and everything like that. And of course, here's your product. Nicely protected in some nice styrofoam that doesn't fall apart all over the place to cause a mess. Comes with a USB-C cable, and of course the device itself. It does lift, so it expands like this. We'll get into all that a little bit here in a minute, so you can see how it all goes. So like that, and you can adjust it as you need to. So on the side you have two USB 3.0, an audio jack. On your back you have a HDMI, network jack, and USB-C. On this side we have another USB-C, room for an SD card or micro SD card. You know, so for a hub it's got kind of everything you're going to need. Put your tablet on here, move it around, and go from there. So I'm going to get a little bit more on this. Now the model of this is UC903A. This is aluminum alloy. Alright, that's what the body is made out of. It will support Windows, Linux, Mac OS, and Android. Okay, the Type-C computer that it will support is Type-C interface on Apple computers or laptops, compatible with cell phones with wired screencast function and Type-C interface. So I guess you could put your phone on here as well. Your output for your USB 3.0 plus LAN is your LAN is 1000 megabytes per second. HDMI is 4K at 30 Hertz, and it puts out a max 100 watt, and the output port also supports a max of 100 watt. Alright, those are kind of cool features to know, but let's get on to something more interesting. Let's actually see how this thing all hooks up, what we can do with it. Okay, so I have my tablet on here. So what I've done is I connected the USB-C cable to the USB-C cable on the side here. Alright, right here. Then in order to power this, you have a USB-C cable. Now that can come from your desktop, laptop, whatever it is. As long as it's got enough power to generate, it will work there. By doing that, you're going to have all the other ones functional. So you can see the top right corner of the screen. You can see the charging symbol. So it's at 99%. Of course, it didn't really need it, but it is charging. So you can now mirrorcast to a TV. I don't recommend doing the media room because I did that, and yeah, that hooked up to my Samsung TV and would not disconnect. So don't do that one. But hey, if I want to, I could do that. That's a function that I now have. So if you have a smaller laptop like a Chromebook or something light, you can set that on here, connect your HDMI cable to it, and then it's going to show up on the screen and you'll be able to have a second monitor from it. My laptop unfortunately was just a little too heavy. So you've got that feature, and then you could also, like, you can use this basically as a docking station as well, because you can hook up your Ethernet cable in the back, everything, and then when you're ready to go, just disconnect your USB-C cable, and then you take your device with you. When you come back, hook that back in with this one cable, and you're ready to go again. So this could just sit here, and yeah, it's like a laptop docking station without the expense. So one last thing I wanted to check. I wanted to put an SD card into the hub and see if it shows up. And there it is right here. Takes a second, and then I'm going to put a USB drive in. Okay, so I'm going to put a USB drive in, and it shows up as well. So all the connections are working, everything is plugged in. So you can see I've got this and this, they're both showing up here. Good to go. So this is being powered from the laptop, same as the hub. And so you could still put on the tablet on here and probably run that too. So the only reason my laptop doesn't fit on top here is it's just too heavy. It's an older laptop and just doesn't have it anymore. So just a couple of last features I wanted to show you is the fact that it has the little bit of rubber on here so things don't slip and slide. And on the bottom you have a couple more. Alright. This here, now I started to mention this before but didn't quite get to it. PDN, so that's your power in. So you have to power your hub by USB-C. So plug in your USB-C, plug it into whatever device will be able to power it, the laptop, desktop, whatever, and you're good to go. And then you just set this however you want. It obviously turns. So, and what's really nice is because it collapses down so much, it's a very nice little travel buddy. Alright everybody, so that's the video. So we can use a micro SD, we can use an SD card, we can use USB-C, we can use USB flash drives, you can power it using USB-C, and of course you can mirror it, so you can use it on your monitor if you wanted to go from your laptop to a monitor. And yeah, it pretty much does everything for you. My laptop is too heavy to fit on it, but yours might not be. I did see some people using a laptop on it that was a bit lighter, and it worked just fine. So if you can, or if you just want to set it beside it like I was doing with a little bit longer USB cable, then it becomes your hub. Disconnect it, go, come back, plug it in with one cable, and you've got the device that just works for you. You can leave everything plugged in and just go from there, including your Ethernet, yeah, everything. So if you're new here, think about subscribing. If you like the video, hit that big old thumbs up. Put a comment down below if you have questions, or tell me what you think about the product. It's relatively new to me, but I like it. It's okay. It works pretty good. Hit that bell for notifications for videos as they come up in the future. And as always, thanks for watching.